Okay, one of the things I wanted to talk about a little bit was the idea of using an iPad as a way of making teaching and learning in science more effective. Now, of course, there are lots of different ways in which people can do this, but there are four areas that I think it's probably worthwhile thinking about to start off with as the way that you might want to make a start with this. One of these is the idea of using the iPad as a kind of teaching aid. The idea is that if I'm a teacher, I'm a better teacher if I've got something there which I can use to give examples of things, to show pictures, to bring in instances of things that are maybe beyond that which I could easily do in a teaching lab. The second area that I think is useful to think about in terms of applications is that of actually using the iPad, and it could either be the students or the teacher doing this, using the iPad to gather ideas and evidence. So it might be conducting research, it might be capturing individual ideas, it might be gathering evidence from experiments. In essence, what's happening there, of course, is that you're using the iPad as a notepad, and it can work very well there. The third area is then in terms of creating content. The idea is that you can then use the various ideas that you've got then to construct an explanation or an analysis. And the iPad has got significant potential in terms of doing this. And the fourth area is a rather different one, and it's where you're using the potential of the iPad in terms of games or simulations, so that you can then put the pupil in a role in which they might not otherwise be, the kind of situation that it might be quite difficult to produce in a classroom. Now, those four areas are not, of course, mutually exclusive, and there are other areas as well. But I think probably in terms of starting to use an iPad and explore its potential, that those four are actually pretty good areas to start off with.